Uh, I'm Tom Adams. I'm a former board chair of the California League of Conservation Voters, and I had to elbow aside a whole bunch of other people in order to be the one to present the award to Annie Notthoff tonight. Annie is the California director of NRDC. She's been on the CLCV board for 20 years, and she's been a member of the Coastal Conservancy for 10 years. And everybody knows Annie. She's accomplished a huge amount. I just want to concentrate here in a brief introduction on the historic and landmark achievements. Annie was a leader on the package over the years of climate bills. She worked on AB 1493, the greenhouse gas emissions from cars, which is now a national rule. She was a leader on AB 32, the first economy-wide cap on greenhouse gas emissions. She and NRDC worked on SB 1368, which is clean fuels for power plants, now the basis of an Obama administration national rule. She and I worked together on Darrell Steinberg's landmark bill linking land use and climate policy. Annie was a leader on the SB 1X, the 33% renewable power standard. She worked on SB 1275, the De Leon bill for clean transportation and social equity. These 6 bills make California a global leader on climate, taken as a package. In 2010, when a bunch of cynical oil companies, and they're all cynical anyway, sought to repeal AB 32 in the midst of a recession, Annie served on the steering committee of No on 23 and defeated the oil companies' attempt to repeal Proposition 23. But Annie is also very well known for her coastal and oceans work. As I said, she's on the Coastal Conservancy. She has fought for years for strong local coastal plans, including in Big Sur, Mendocino, San Mateo County. She led a campaign, an integrated campaign against offshore oil drilling, and she was one of the leaders behind the Marine Life Protection Act, which is also a national precedent. On water, she was part of the coalition of Senator Steinberg's historic water package that made ecosystem restoration and water supply co-equal goals. Now, no one in Sacramento, even including the great Annie Notthoff, does things single-handedly. Collaboration is an essential skill. And Annie had the support of, let's face it, a highly talented team at NRDC. CLCV provided key political support. Other capable environmental advocates in Sacramento and in grassroots organizations were essential partners in all of these efforts, and a wide range of courageous electeds took official actions. As a community, we are fortunate to have so much talent here in California and around the nation. But if you look strictly at landmark bills enacted, statewide ballot measures passed or defeated, there is probably no environmental advocate anywhere in the country that has the record of accomplishment that Annie Notthoff has. On the key issue of climate, we are not only in, of course, the fight of our lives, we're in a fight for the life of the planet. We are fighting against a titanic foe, a $25 trillion per year fossil fuel industry. But like that other Titanic, this Titanic is going down too. We will win this fight despite the odds, because of the vision, courage, and advocacy skill of the people in this room and in rooms like this around the country and around the world. But when that fight is won, and historians look back, they will see that climate policy in California was a beacon for other governments around the world and around the nation, demonstrating that clean energy, prosperity, and social equity are not conflicting but reinforcing policies. And when they look back and do that, they will be looking at the legacy of Annie Notthoff.
All right. Well, you know, my mother taught me that you can get an awful lot done if you don't care about who gets the credit. And I have found that, along with so much of what I've learned from my mother and my father, who's here with me tonight, is so true. But be that as it may, it is nice to get recognized by the people that you've had a chance to work alongside for so long. And it really is very special to have so many friends and family here tonight. I guess, you know, I got to say, having Love at Home, Dwight, Mary, Sam, is, you know, really makes it easier to do the kind of work that we do, and to some of those things that Tom claims that I did. And of course, it's a treat to work here in California. This is a place where we welcome people from all over the world. We empower everyone, and we are showing how a strong economy and a clean environment can go hand in hand. You know, we've heard tonight how we set the pace on so many environmental and public health initiatives, from tackling climate change to protecting the coast and demanding a safer food supply. Now, of course, we can't stop the climate chaos on our own, but we are setting models that other places around the world are adapting, whether it's China, Mexico, or elsewhere. But getting stuff done in a state the size of California takes an awful lot of people. And it starts from the ground up. I learned that when I was a coastal organizer. And the reason that our state policymakers can make bold decisions is because the voters demand bold decisions, and they demand action. CLCV is the only group at the intersection between good environmental policy and political reality. You know, the work that we do, standing up to the polluters, is pretty tough. But, you know, it's fun because of the friends that you meet along the way. And the people that we work with, bringing different views, different skills from different places, all working in common purpose. And when we get down, we lean on each other. And I've been lucky to work with the best. Coastal activists are second to none in their passion, I'm sure you'll agree. NRDC's deep bench of knowledge is unrivaled. Sacramento advocates know every single rope. California legislators and their staff really literally wrote the book. And our air, coast, and water agencies are world leaders. And, oh, by the way, our congressional delegation rocks. So we can stand up for clean air, clean water, healthy food, and healthy children, because that's what Californians want. And they make that clear in poll after poll and election after election. So giving voice to California's environmental majority is what CLCV is really all about. And that majority is growing in every corner, in every community in California. Just look how far we've come. Nothing gives me more hope than to see today's young environmental leaders making a difference. Leaders like Lisa Hoyos and Victoria Rome, Sarah Rose, Linda Escalante, Perrin Shaw, Amanda Eakin, Francesca Coe, Roland Wong, and many others who I can't mention all of you. But I have no doubt that with your help, California will continue to lead the way. So thank you again. Thank you for all you're doing and all you're going to do. Thank you so much.